Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a very good day. For today's video, I want to talk about my 2015 bookish resolutions. But first, I want to recap how last year went, if I succeeded or failed in the goals I had planned for myself. Starting off with my #1 priority read of 2014, and that was to check out Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, which I did. It was definitely one of my favorite books of 2014, so I definitely succeeded at reading that. I also had some books on my most anticipated reads list, one being Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. I wasn't in love with the read, unfortunately. Another read I wanted to get to last year was Lock and Key, Alpha and Omega, the last volume in the Lock and Key series by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez, and I really enjoyed that comic book a whole lot. Wrapped up the main story arc, subplots, great character development. It was very good, so check on that. Two other books on my most anticipated reads list, one being Ernest Cline's Armada, and unfortunately that wasn't released last year. I believe it's pushed to this year in the summer, so I'm looking forward to that. And the other book I wanted to check out was Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins, and as you know, I hauled that book in my Christmas book haul, so I did not get to it before the end of the year. I also had a most anticipated debut author book that I wanted to check out, and that was Side Effects May Vary by Julie Murphy, and I did receive that for Christmas as well, so unfortunately I didn't get to it last year, so hopefully this year will be the year. I also had a goal of finishing my most anticipated series, and that was of course Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins, which I did, as well as Lock and Key, Alpha and Omega by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez, which I did as well. As far as my booktube goals, one of them was to consistently upload at least once a week, and I kind of did that until the last 3 months of the year. Top 5 Wednesday, a series created by Lainey at Gingery's Lainey. Her series was just perfect for me to do because of course it's every week and she had great topics, and what this series showed me was that I could do a quick turnaround on the videos I create. Because of the kinds of videos I do with the animations and the effects and the amount of editing and rendering, it takes quite a while, but doing the Top 5 Wednesdays really pushed me to record quickly, you know, get my thoughts together, edit, and just turn around and create work within the same day. So I found out that was possible through Top 5 Wednesdays. So thanks Lainey for creating such a fantastic series. I also wanted to create more creative type of videos, and I kind of did that a little bit with my Wreck This Journal videos, doing the drawing. I have yet to complete it. I did not complete it last year. There's still a bunch of more challenges to do, but hopefully in the future I will finally complete it and show you guys. I also had a 25 book reading goal, and I don't believe I reached it, which is crazy. It's fine, but yeah, I know I didn't keep up with keeping track of the books I read in 2014 through Goodreads, but even then I don't think I reached 25 books last year. Probably maybe around 20, 21, around that mark, but yeah, what can you do? I also wanted to draw more last year, and I kind of did during the 3 months I took off from booktube. So I was doing a lot of Animal Crossing fan art and just other stuff, lots of doodles and things like that. And I also wanted to attend VidCon 2014, which I did. It was a lot of fun. All of the people I met and talked to, I wish I talked to them more. Everyone was so very lovely and sweet and so nice. So check on VidCon 2014. It was fantastic. So that's a quick recap on how I did last year. I did reach some goals, didn't reach other goals, which is cool as well. So next I want to talk about my reading resolutions for 2015. It's a new year, new slate, new goals, and I'm super excited. Let's do this. Let's go. Fighting all the way. So one of the things I don't want to do this year is do the Goodreads reading challenge. I won't set a number of books I want to read this year. I'm kind of curious to see if I would feel any differently if I didn't set a number of books I want to read this year. If I'll feel less motivated, more motivated, less pressure, more pressure. I want to see how it goes. So my #1 priority of 2015, it may be crazy, but hopefully attainable, is to get my physical to be read pile down to 0. I don't want to have a physical to be read anymore. I want to read all the books I have on my shelf. That's the dream. Is that the dream? Is that a pipe dream of a booktuber, is to get the physical to be read pile down to 0? I would love to get it to single digits, but 0 would be the dream. It would be fantastic. So some books on this list include The Diviners by Libba Bray, The Lives of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. There's also To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. A lot of classics. Emma by Jane Austen, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. There's Don Quixote. There's I Capture the Castle by Dodie Smith. There's The Odyssey by Homer. There's also some nonfiction work like The Horologicon by Mark Forsyth. There's so many books in my to-be-read pile. It's definitely more than the 30 I had initially counted when I did my unread books tag. I think it's jumped up from there after doing quite a few hauls this past month. That's definitely jumped. So hopefully it'll be attainable. The next goal I really want to focus on is to finish completed series that I've started. So that includes finishing series like Legend by Marie Lu, the Gemma Doyle trilogy by Libba Bray. There's also the Unwind series by Neil Shusterman. I also want to finish the Magician series by Lev Grossman. Of course, the Heroes of Olympus by Rick Riordan. So I want to finish as many series as I can this year as well. Another goal of mine is to reread more of my books because I just want to. So escaping to that world again would be a lot of fun. I also want to see if I feel differently about the books that I have read in the past. So that includes The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I also want to reread the Ugly series by Scott Westerfeld. That was one of my favorite young adult dystopian series that I've read and really enjoyed, and I want to see if I still feel the same about it. I also want to reread Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen and Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. So yeah, so those are the 3 primary goals I have for 2015: to get my to-be-read pile down to 0, to finish as many series as I can this year, as well as to reread more books. And I won't be going on any book buying bans. I'll just be very conscious of it when I go to the bookstores. I'll primarily be purchasing sequels, I suppose. That's kind of the tricky part. If I'm not going on any book buying bans, the more books I buy, the wider the gap my to-be-read pile becomes, and I definitely don't want that to happen. So I'll just have to be very self-conscious about my book buying and keep that in check. And lastly, what I want to do for 2015, because I'm not doing the Goodreads challenge, I still want to see visually how many books I'm reading and kind of entertainment I'm consuming. So I am doing the star jar. This is the jar, lots of jars. Yeah, and I'm creating stars from paper. I'm using origami paper. I have to cut strips and everything. The longer the strip, the better. Google paper stars. But anyways, I think after I finish reading a book, I'm going to create a paper star, write the title of the book on the back and fold it into a star and put it in the jar. And I think I'm going to denote a different color with a certain rating, the 5-star rating scale. I haven't decided the colors on that just yet. I might do a blog post maybe on the colors I decide. So hopefully I could fill this jar up with as many stars as I can and see kind of visually with the colors like how well my reading has been going. Because I have so many colors as well of origami paper, I might denote a color to television series I'm watching and have completed, anime shows I've completed, color for movies I've watched, color for the K-drama or J-drama television shows I've watched as well. So it's quite different from a to-be-read jar for sure. So this is something kind of to look forward to when I finish a book or a TV series or a movie, to see it fill up with all the different colors of stars, and it'll be good times. It'll be fun. This of course is not an original idea at all. You've probably seen these star jars before on Pinterest or on the interwebs. I thought I would just put my bookish spin to it. So that is my star jar. And I did not consume anything just yet. I didn't finish any books or movies or anything. I was just practicing my star making abilities, and it's quite difficult to do at first a little bit. I've done a lot of these before, like in high school, and it brought back nostalgic memories of creating paper stars. Anyways, look forward to filling this jar up with stars. See how much entertainment I've consumed over the year. So that'll be good times. Anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below, what are your 2015 bookish resolutions? Good luck, ganbare, fighting, let's do this. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.